Hi guys, I'm back up here with another reading for the collective. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need to leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? Also, going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. Let's go on and start the discussion so we all can get on one accord, okay? As well as let's go on and share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, all right? So I think that's about it. We got some extra energy. Before we get into that energy, let's go on and address the layout, okay? What's above you is your fourth, fifth dimension, what your higher self really wants you to know in these moments in time, okay? What's below you is your third dimension, what you possibly could be going through in the physical, or advice on how to maneuver in the physical, okay? Overall energy, advice, and light work. All right, collective, let's get it popping, okay? So with this extra energy, what I'm seeing here in these moments in time here, when it comes to evolution, when it comes to growing, when it comes to reaching that next level with your name on it, a lot of people are not going to be able to come with you. A lot of people are not going to understand your walk. A lot of people are not going to want to ride that wave with you, okay? So this is why I'm so big on this platform about self-love, self-care. You're going to have to be able to be by yourself because you're going to spend a lot of time by yourself. With this extra energy, what I'm seeing here is that the divine is calling you for a bigger purpose in these moments in time here. And I feel like some of us are holding, it's like y'all stagnating yourself to stay in the same spot with people that are not even on your level. This could be family, this could be friends, this could be acquaintances, colleagues, whatever you're dealing with, right? Because of the sake of loving these people. You get what I'm saying? This is that energy in these moments in time when God calls, right? It's time to get on the move. We drop everything and we move towards God, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. There is also a fear of being by yourself or being alone or experiencing this walk alone, but this is that energy. This is a personal relationship with you and God, right? Not you, God, and your family, you, God, and your husband, you, God, and your wife. No, right? You, God, and your friends, your colleagues, your job. No, it's you and God, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. As long as you are moving in the direction where you need to be going, people are going to fall on each side like flies. They're going to fall out of your life. That's just how that go. When you decide to elevate yourself, when you decide to push yourself, when you decide to move forward, when you decide to want better for your life, when you decide to fucking change your life, revamp your life, shift your life, people gonna fall out of your life like flies. Okay? People, you gotta understand, half of the world are wanting to do the bare minimum. What is the bare minimum? Survive. This is that energy. So we're in this energy of moving forward and wanting best for our lives, but it comes with the cost, wanting better for your life. Letting go of people that is not serving you. These might be people that you love dearly, that you've known forever, but it needs to be done. Okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. Okay, that's it about that for that energy there. Let's go on and get started. What's above us? Okay. Yeah, using discernment. This is that energy, having that good judge of character. This is that energy in these moments in time. You have to understand the world is fucked up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You never really know somebody until you see all of their faces, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. This is like, not everybody's meant for you. And these might be people that you love, right? And I feel like that's the harsh truth that we're learning in these moments in time. But you're also understanding that nothing changes if you do not decide to move forward. If you don't decide to take the initiative with your life, if you don't decide to shift things in your life, everything in your life will stay the same. right? This is that energy. You're making that choice to move forward on the journey and grow and take leadership of your life and guide your life and take back control of your life, because life doesn't happen to us. It happens for us. I repeat, life don't happen to us. Life happens for us, right? This is that energy, understanding the reflections in life and the projections of what's being shown back at you. It's a reflection of yourself. As you start to understand that mirror image, right? You start, that mental clarity starts to come in, that mental fog starts to disappear, right? This is that energy in these moments of time. The more that you start to understand the mirror concept that is reflecting back to you, everything is reflecting something back to you. This is that energy in these moments in time. You start to understand the mirror and utilize the mirror for your advantage. Utilize the mirror to create the life that you so seek. As you're really coming into this emotional intelligence, really shifting things in your life, understanding what you need in these moments in time. And some of these people that is in your motherfucking life ain't what you need. And you know this, but you ain't took those steps. But this is that energy. Spirit's either telling you need to take those steps or you're getting ready to take those steps, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. What's below us? What is below us? Yeah. It's time for us to lighten our load. That's the energy that I'm hearing. It's time for us to lighten our load, and that requires leaving people behind. That requires leaving any baggage, any hurt, any pain, any traumas. Shit that weighs you down. It requires you to let that go, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. It's time for you to fill your own cup up and really bring love into your situation. When you got to understand, love can save your fucking life, y'all. Love can change the world. Love can do a lot of shit. When you are in love, you can shift your whole life. That's in any way, shape, or form. So when it comes to the love that you have, instead of directing that love to another person, and especially, I want to say, let me rephrase that. Instead of directing that love to someone that is not valuing it, you need to redirect that love to yourself, because love can change your life. That's, for me, it has, man. Love got me on purpose. Love got me in my career. Love done a lot of shit in my life. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time, falling back in love with yourself. Because how does this work? You fall in love with yourself. You fall in love with God first. You need to fall deeply in love with God first. Next, you fall deeply in love with yourself. And last but not least, you fall in love with people, places, and things that you desire in your life, and it's good for you. But if you miss those two first steps, shit gonna be stagnant in your life. And you're gonna wonder why shit ain't lining up. When God ain't in your situation, when God ain't in your relationships, when God ain't in your shit, then that shit's stagnant. When God is in your demonstration, right? Because this can be in any way, shape, or form. It's destined to succeed. Let me repeat. When God is in your demonstration, it is destined to succeed. But when God is not in that bitch, it's destined to fail. That's true shit. Because that's like, you gotta understand, that's the motto. Always go by. God got to be in my relationships, platonic and romantic. God got to be all through my career and shit, leading my direction and shit, right? God got to be in my evolution, my personal involvement, my mental state, my fucking emotional state, my physical state. God gonna have to be all through that motherfucker for me to fuck with it, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here, because without God, you're vulnerable to the ills of the world. Okay? This is that energy. It's about us really removing ourselves from anything that is not serving us, especially this energy. Like I said, these could be people, places, and things that you love dearly. This can also be overindulgence, I'm feeling here. You know what I see here as well, too? I see energy, go get the money, energy. This could be you be so focus on getting these pinnacles where you lose track of yourself. Worried about these pinnacles that you lose track of yourself. You got to understand, you attract your pinnacles. When you line up with your frequency and you put in the necessary actions, you'll get that shit. But you can't forget about your well-being. This is someone or a group of people who put the pinnacles over their fucking self. What do we call that? Karmic? I mean, pinnacles is cool. We need it to survive on this plane of existence. I ain't gonna shit on pinnacles because you need it to move around. You get what I'm saying? But it ain't all life. Your pinnacles don't make you. Your job don't make you. Your life, right? Depending on what it is. Your job don't make you. Your pinnacles don't make you. Fucking your husband don't make you. Your wife don't make you. Your kids don't make you. Right? What makes you is you. Following God makes you. On your motherfucking purpose makes you. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. A lot of us is coming into awareness, deciding to really follow God's lead, push through the world. It's like getting out the world and going back home. Getting out the world and going to heaven, going to that state of nirvana, going to God. Wrapping up our karmic cycles to get into these divine cycles. Yeah, that shit may hurt a bit. Yeah, it might sting a bit. Yeah, it might be uncomfortable. It might be uncomfortable to be stretched, to be in uncomfortable situations, but you know that it's necessary, right? So you're moving towards that direction, going towards that guidance for that rebirth, that resurrection energy, that death and rebirth, that metamorphosis energy, that scorpionic energy, right? This is that energy walking away from things that is not serving you. But you know, why you walk away from this, when you walk away from this, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's you taking the action on making a decision. Well, it's a thought that you just made a decision to take an action on moving away from something. And once you do that, there's no coming back. That's past the point of no return. Right? Right. Let's keep moving forward. Overall energy. Overall energy. Yeah. It's about us adapting to the changes in life and seeing things for what it is as we start to surrender to a higher power that's greater than us. And the more that we start to surrender to the divine, we start to become more mutable, more versatile. God starts to help us learn certain lessons within our lives as we push forward, right? As we come into this new state of individuality, as we come into our own and start to understand ourselves a lot more, right? This is that energy. We start to shine our light. We start to understand our light. We start to grasp our light. We start to understand the importance of the source, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. We're in a whole new world like Aladdin fucking with God. After clearing out what we needed to clear out, especially in this current cycle with the sacral chakra that had you emotionally tied to, you start to see things clearly. You start to remember who you are. You start to raise yourself up out of your situation. You start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You start to release yourself from any distractions. You start to understand what is going on with your life. You start to really understand your life force. You start to get square in your life. You start to come back into balance, come back into harmony. You start to ground yourself, right? Damn, y'all. Talking too much. You start to understand yourself, right? You start to break the mold. You start to understand where you're going, right? This is that energy. In these moments in time, you start to really push forward. Get out of that indecision and really comprehend what you're experiencing. This is that energy in these moments in time. You understand that this road that you're taking, it's going to take time. You understand that this road, this path that God is putting you on, yes, you're going to have to work from the sweat of your brow to get to where you got to go. But it's worth it. Once you get there, it's going to be right. It's going to be right. But it's about you taking it one step at a time, brick by brick by brick, to build a sturdy foundation, to build a sturdy home within yourself. Right? Right. Let's keep moving forward. advice. Yeah, this is about us really releasing the judgment upon ourselves. Also, the way God is really leading us. Understanding that God always gets the plan. God gets the last laugh. God gets the last word, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. It's about you really understanding that, tapping into your survival instincts, your animal instincts. I'm seeing an energy here of following your intuition, your intuitive gifts, those nudges. That's from God, right? This is you really connected with God, so God can lift you out of your situation. Well, I want to say more like God show you how to lift your own self out of your situation, right? This is that energy. The more that you deal with your internal conflict, the more that you can overcome the intensity of this cycle that you're going through in these moments in time, because you're starting to understand that certain people, places, and things, right? Certain pinnacles in your life has you bondage. This is like with this manipulation card. This is equivalent to the devil card in this deck. This could be overindulgence. This could be overindulgence, addictions, feeling tied to something, right? Also, negative thinking, negative ideologies that need to be changed. Whatever this energy, negative belief systems, whatever this energy is for you, it got you bonded. This is that energy. You're starting to understand the mental prison, the emotional prison, and the spiritual prison that you're in, right? And now you're making steps or taking actions to get you out of that situation, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. Last step is light work, okay? We got light work, okay? Yeah, continue to move forward till this cycle is completed, more like, okay? Continue to move forward until the cycle is completed, because you're starting to understand your worth and your value. You start to understand the more that you tap out of yourself, the more that you are isolated from the world, the more that you start to understand yourself, the more that you can get things done, the more that you can walk away from certain things that you've been experiencing, okay? The more that you follow God, the more that you'll start to hear God a lot more, a lot clearer, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. You start to get on your purpose. You start to release yourself from any of the fuckery of the world, right? These mental prisons, or these, I'm hearing for some of y'all, this is a physical, either a court date, a physical prison. Some of y'all could have been discharged, released. Whatever this energy is here, it has to do with having you bonded. You're really completing that cycle and moving forward. This is an energy even if you're in prison, right? It's like they may have the body, but they don't have the mind. And you're understanding that. Okay? Overall, energy has to do with you really tapping into your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, really releasing yourself from any patterns. But look at this. We got Eight of Swords and Eight of Swords. Look, this is like you feeling bound to something, feeling like you're locked up or encaged into something. This is you scared of your woes, things of that nature, mental complexes, shit of that nature. This is you really dealing with your shit. This is the same fucking card, y'all. Eight of Swords. But the imagery's totally different. Dealing with your internal demons or internal conflict. Your demons, your woes, your wounds. Shit that keeps you stagnant. Dealing with that shit and taking that shit head on, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. Let's wrap this reading up with your message from the Law of Attraction deck, okay? Your message is magnetism. I attract and magnetize to me all that I need to get what I want. Yeah, this energy has to do with you really allowing God to bring things into your life so it can help you, right? Even if that comes in the form of spiritual guidance, even if that comes in the form of tower moments, even if that comes in the form of lessons, even if that comes in the form of blessings, miracles, whatever it is, prayers that were answered, whatever it is, this is you allowing God to bring it to you. And allowing God to work in your life, to show you that you have all that you need to succeed, to move forward. Yeah, you might have to go through a couple setbacks. Yeah, you might got to go through some adversity. Yeah, you might got to go through some challenges, some obstacles to get to where you got to go. But you're going to get to where you got to go. Okay? All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all readings are not for all, different some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion, as well as it's going to share these vids, man. So we all can get this divine knowledge out here for the collective, okay? As well as stay tuned for those twin flame readings. Those are coming up right after this, depending on where those are getting posted at. That information will be below in the description area, so you can check that out, okay, on my Instagram, okay? I'll see you guys in a little bit, and bye-bye.